The second thing that happens,
we see a guy.
Oh, we see a fucking guy. So we see a very nice, well-mannered, sort of like goateed European man. Looks a bit like sort of like Hans Gruber has aged about 20 years and put on some weight.
Hans Gruber got in the machine from The Fly with Eddie Izzard. Oh, like former pre-transition Eddie Izzard.
Yeah, and he's giving like a lecture about U.S. foreign policy and Russian foreign policy in Chechnya. He has one of what are a number of baffling lines in this movie where he says that Chechnya is
like a beautiful virgin
and is also part of Europe, and that Europe should have an independent destiny, and rather than like being caught in between the US and Russia. And what happens is when he starts talking about Europe having independence and Europe being sort of like a power in its own right, sinister music starts, like kind of like
this is so funny.
We pan around the podium, around the
God.
lectern that he's lecturing from, and we see that he's taken off his watch. He's left his watch on the thing, and on the back of the watch is a fucking engraved swastika.
So good.
And when this happened, I had to pause the movie for about 15 minutes just to sort of like put my head in my hands, really reflect on this, and then go find all of the bits in the OSS movies where the Nazis just put swastikas in places and post them in the group chat.
Not since we did Lupin the Third have we run into a Nazi, quite so surprisingly.
Yeah, an unexpected Nazi.
You're talking about Adolf Hitler.
I think it's not great for us just sort of psychologically that every time we see a Nazi in one of these movies, we sort of start cheering. Like, they're doing the Nazi thing again!
When I saw Hitler, I stood up and clapped. But I suppose it is. I have seen like actual real life Nazis use this dog whistle of like Europe must have our own destiny and like Europe needs to be strong and stuff. So it's not that bad. We'll talk a little bit later on, I think, about the portrayal of Nazis in this film when they get to their secret Spectre meeting.
This is the fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God,
much.
I cannot wait.
So what we do is we go directly from Hitler 2 to like desert Arabs and how stupid this movie thinks they are.
Hitler 2.
It's like,
oh no.
Yeah, they just said that's a new Hitler. His name is literally Dressler.
Yeah,
that's
They just announced Hitler 2.
Oh,
just Hitler 2 distraught.